just wanted to get on and talk about some of the music I've been making. I just recently remixed one of my songs, Grip, Silent Wives, and it's part of my Gorgeous album, which is a 16-track album that I wrote, and it is all about trauma and coercion, abuse, uh, violence, all kinds of uh, trigger warning. I mean, the whole album comes with a trigger warning. It's not for light listening. And in that album, when I was writing it, obviously I was pretty angry as it was coming out. A lot needed to come out. And I tried to, um, I tried to be as graceful as I could with sharing the stories and making sure I'm not like, um, blaming other people or, trying to keep the album on myself, but still showing just what happened, like just telling the stories and what it was like inside of those abusive situations for me and how I've got through. And basically, the whole album is my reclamation of love for myself. It's how I've become friends with the person in the mirror again. And I got to unpack all that stuff that just sits with me, and it's been sitting with me, and I got to get it out. But the type of music that I make, because I do Suno, I write the lyrics, and then I use Suno for the vocals and instrumentals. And at that time, I was doing a lot more, you could say, yelling in the music. And it feels, some of the stories are very, it's longer songs. And it can feel a bit like a fire hydrant to me, even with just how fast the songs come out and how much information. And I've already changed so much just since I wrote that album. And so I got a comment the other day on YouTube for this Grip song, and she said that it's not usually her type of music, but she loved the lyrics. And that really resonated with me because it's not generally my type of music either to be like the scream, but that's the album. Gorgeous was the scream. It was the scream I needed to let out, even though the vocals do it and I write it, but it's my stories, it's my scream. But I feel it on it. It is like, I feel like, well, I compare myself to a fire hydrant all the time. I know I can like, I just have like so much to share and I get so excited and I'm just like, blah, 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 blah. But I'm like trying to work on that. And I heard her when she said that. And so I wanted to hear the song slowed down. So I remixed it, slowed it down. And I wish I would have done all my songs like this style. I didn't even come into this style of music genres that I've been doing until I started working on my funeral album, which is the one I'm writing now. So my music is very genre bending, and it's, I play with a lot, but now I feel like I'm kind of finding more of my sound. And so it was really neat to remix Grip, Silent Wives, and I'm gonna do that probably to a few more of the songs from the Gorgeous album, because while I needed the scream at the time, I would love to hear the song slowed down, and so I can really sit with it. And I just wanted to get on and ramble about it, because I'd like to talk more about my music. Obviously, I mean, I'm a mom. I never pursued music. I used to write in high school. I'd sit there and write lyrics after school every day, and had a computer crash and I lost it all, and I just never wrote again. And so I found Suno a year ago, well, a little less than a year ago, and I got filled up again. That little high school me got to start writing music again. And I don't care who sings the songs. I am just happy that I can get the stories out, get my words out. And but also I'm a mom and I stay home with my son all day. I'm disabled from the military, and a lot of my songs are such heavy topics that, there's not really visuals you can put with it. I try to make little AI videos. I do what I can. I use Sora for those, and I put pictures of me and whatever, and I'm just like, oh, let's just try to create a story here. And so I do what I can, but really it's more like breaking the silence for me. Like, yeah, technically it's not my voice, but it's my stories, and it's the scream I kept inside all my life. And since I've let myself start feeling all this and expressing it and writing more and journaling, expressing all this, like I don't feel so held down by all that. You know, I can listen to my gorgeous album and not feel like it's taking me over with memories or triggers or anything like that. Whereas used to, if I had a memory pop up, it would. I could it would ruin a whole day. I could ruin my whole day if I got triggered. And I don't get like that now. Like now I can just witness it and hear it, and it almost feels like it's not me anymore. Like I feel like disconnected, like it's her, the old her, Sarah, the old me, my ghost. And it's very cathartic. And so I love sharing that I use Suno and all, because if you're someone like me who has a lot inside but never knew how to get it out, maybe you're a closet writer, or anything like that. It's such a good way. It's so powerful to hear your own words sung back to you. And some I have fantasies, of course, of like I learn the songs and I get up on stage and sing it myself. And what a cool story that would be to not know anything about music and write it and then learn it backwards. You know, like if I don't know how to sing or do the production, like going backwards and learning. But again, I'm toddler mom right now, and I just don't see, I don't have that right now for my drive, although I fantasize about it. But I am just I just wanted to get on and show my face because there is a person behind it. I know, like I said, I do the AI videos, and it's just because there's such a heavy topic that there's really no way to capture, what's really going on in those songs. And so I just try to give a little visual with it. But um, yeah, it's just play, and I'm trying to figure out who I am and what I'm doing, and I'm unpacking myself. I am by no means healed. I am nobody's teacher. I'm just a mom trying to unpack her crap so that I don't hand it down to my son. And I lived in a triggered state, hypervigilant state, 24/7, all day, every day, constantly sick, constantly depressed, and just everything in between. And I can't recommend journaling enough. Like if you don't have access to therapy, or even if you do, of course, but like if you can't get to therapy yet, journaling is a great way to start. I mean, I wouldn't be here on this Louis Crow page if I hadn't started journaling. I wouldn't have all these songs. And I think journaling has been the most helpful thing for me in working through my stuff. And it started with a lot of just, I don't know what to write. I don't know what to write. This feels stupid. And I'll just say what I see. I'm like, I don't know. There's a coffee cup on the table, or, whatever. And it was rough at first. And then I heard to get a rage journal, and that helped. I got a place where you can just spit out all the petty, ugly feelings that you would never want to say to anybody else, and you can get it out. You can say it's a safe place, and that helped me a lot. And eventually, the awkwardness of journaling passed, and now I love it, and I don't feel right if I'm not like documenting. I document like everything, and it's just helped me a lot. I just wanted to get on and ramble a little bit, just like I said, to show my face. There's a person here, and I want to talk more about my music in general. I'm just still trying to find my direction, trying to get even my confidence for my own voice and showing my face on the camera. I was off social media for years, and I I came back to share what I have found that's working for me with mirror, rage, all this stuff, mirror work, and everything in between. And finding that balance for social media is, like I deal with like guilt of being on here, or like I'm being taking time away from my family, or even little things like my husband's gonna think I'm stupid, or stuff like that. And I I'm just trying to do it anyway, because what I love it, like Louise Hay, if I hadn't have found Louise Hay's book, I wouldn't be where I am. If I hadn't found Abraham Hicks and Dr. Greger and all these things, like I wouldn't be who I am if these people hadn't put themselves out there and shared. So, and like Bashar says that too. He says if you have a service to offer and you're not doing it, or if you have a gift or something to offer the world and you're not doing it, you're doing a disservice. And so I'm just up here sharing the breadcrumbs along the way of what I'm figuring out. And like I said, I'm just right in the middle of it. I am no professional. I am not fully healed at all. I might be totally different tomorrow. Probably will be. So anyway, I'm just rambling and wanted to like just show my face. I'm figuring out some more direction. But if you've been here with me, hanging in there with me while we walk this together, thanks. If you're new here, thanks for being here too.